there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains, and today I am super excited. I got some magazines and craft books from Leisure Arts. They've been around forever, so let's take a look and see what I got. Okay, so Leisure Arts has been around, I think, like my grandmother used to order stuff from them. And I recently got an email from them, and I thought, you know what, let me take a look. So I ordered just a whole bunch of pattern books, and I thought we can go ahead and take a look at what we got. So Leisure Arts has been around, like I said, forever, and they come out of Eugene, Oregon. And I've seen their, you always see their pattern books at like Michael's and Joann's, and I think even like Hobby Lobby carries them and things like that. Well, this year, coming up in 2025, so next year, I am making a challenge for myself that I am only going to use yarn out of my stash. I'm not going to buy any new yarn. Now, if I am gifted some yarn or I get it from a company, I ain't going to be looking at it in the, whatever. But I'm really going to try to just use what I have, use the patterns that I have. But there's a couple things that, and I'll show you the one that really got me excited. There's a couple pattern books that I thought we would check out. So let's take a look. So the first one that actually got me excited was this one, and it is the Highland Cows Scottish Cattle book. Now, this book, because if you know, we were in Scotland this past year, and the Highland cows, or they call them Highland coos, are a big thing, but they're only in Scotland. And this is one of their brand new crochet project books that just came out. So I wanted to take a look at it. So let's take a look at this one first. So here you go. So here is a Highland cow. They're so adorable. Absolutely. So this is Lulu and Cooper. Now it says originating from the Scottish Highlands, majestic and beautiful animals are one of the world's oldest breeds. And they are so adorable. Maybe the Brit will be able to pull up some of the pictures that we got from when Mumsy and I went. We were able to play with some of the Highland cows. So this is a Highland cow pattern, crochet. Okay, I love book patterns. I love having book patterns. This is pretty thin. I mean, so it'd be really easy to take in your project book with you. It's light, it's not too bad. So this was the first one, and this is probably just using a weight of a 4, just 100% acrylic, some kind of a, medium weight, worsted medium weight yarn 4. It doesn't recommend the yarn. I have the Schitt's Creek from Lion Brand. Anything in a 4 would be just fine. They use something that's a little bit more of a silky hint to it, so maybe more of your Karens would be nice. But anyways, look how adorable this is. So cute. So stinking cute. Here's another one. This is a tan Highland cow. So once again, it gives you the different colors, main color and dark brown. I know I have all these in a cream. One skein of each, so it's not going to take long. These look very, very easy to me. It says for the tan Highland cow, work the same as a Highland cow, pages 3 through 8, using tan as the main color. Oh, right on. So then you get this adorable crochet blanket with the Highland cows on it. Because I'm thinking, that's a big book just for 2 patterns. All right, so you get the blanket to go along with it. Again, using a medium weight of 4. This is adorable. This is an absolutely adorable pattern. So they're basically kind of a square, and then you put the Highland cow in the middle of it. Look at how adorable this is. I love it. Oh, come on. Look at how cute. Look at, you get the whole entire picture. This definitely could be a project. Oh, and of course if you're gonna have the Highland cows and the blanket, you gotta have the pillow. And then the whole room. The whole room is going to be Highland cows. Just wait, Britt. He's like, no, please, no. Yes, no. All right, so the Highland cow cushion you get as well. Adorable. What else do we get? So there's that little guy. Highland cow Pudgy. He's cute. Look at how tiny he is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I have all the yarn This is definitely, if you've got any of the browns, the beiges, the creams, you know, stash busters. And then here's another little pudgy. So stinking cute. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my God, they're so cute. So you get all these patterns in this nice little book. And then, of course, they always are going to give you the general instructions at the end with your abbreviations, your symbols and terms, your yarn weight chart. This comes in at a, well, I think some of the projects are intermediate. I think they rank them. The first one was intermediate. The plush animals. They came in at an intermediate score. Let's see what the blanket comes in at. Also an intermediate. Oh, that's the, yep, intermediate is on the blanket as well. Probably the pillow is going to be an intermediate. This is seriously adorable. Seriously. So you can do the whole thing with all the cows, or just like a little, almost a checkerboard kind of a thing. Then the pillow comes in. That's also going to be the intermediate. But, you know, that's all you have to do is just know your basic square, your basic, which is just going to be your chains, probably your double crochets. That's all I see happening in this. Nothing terribly difficult. Color changing, that's pretty easy. Half double crochets. Right. And then, okay, so the little pudgies are ranked as easy. So if you want to start with the pudgies, see how it goes. If you haven't really, if you're not quite feeling you're up to snuff on the cows, you can totally do that. Little pudgies are adorable. Just adorable. Oh, I'm really happy with this. And like I said, so here's, and then it talks about the magic ring and your crochet hook. So it's got nice general instructions on the backside. I actually have never gotten any of these pattern books before. So, you know, it's good to know, just to kind of check them out. So I went to their website and, oh, and here's everything that you get on the back. You can, these are all the patterns that you get. So Leisure Art, they have mostly pattern books. I mean, they had tons. They also have PDFs. They have the electronic books. You know, if you want to go that way. I just prefer to have something that I hold on to. I'm a little bit old-fashioned that way. They did have some yarns. They had a lot of threads. They had a lot of embroidery and cross-stitch kits. So a little bit more of a varied, not just yarns, more of a craft central sort of a place. But I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to include the link. They've given me a special link that you can follow along with, and you can go and check them out as well. I did buy these, all right? I didn't get these as free. I did buy these, but let's take a look at what else we got. So in addition to the Highland Cows, this one looked interesting to me, and this is called Mirror Image Scarves. So basically it means that whatever you do on one side, then you do it on the other. So it's going to give a little bit more of the symmetry when you're looking at the scarves. And these are all crochets. These are 8 scarf projects with helpful tips and how-tos. So let me tell you, they have a vast library of books to choose from. I think there was hundreds, if not even over 1,000. This one here is a border, and it is ranked as an easy. Again, weight of a 4. You can use your acrylic weight yarn. So this would be like a stash buster. You don't have to do anything special with this. This one's called Maritime. This is a solid color. Also ranked as an easy. And also a weight of a 4. Really pretty. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's really, really pretty. So you got here, this is what it's going to look like. So it basically has this kind of a, it looks like a scallop to me. A picot stitch is what they're doing. And you just do it on both sides. That's lovely. Arches. Oh, that's pretty. So this again is kind of using a picot stitch and then also an arch to it. This one here is also coming in at a weight of a 4. Gives you all the crochet hook, all the information, also coming in as an easy. Filigree. Now this was interesting to me because filigree is one of those techniques that I have never really tried, but I want to try it in 2025. And this is actually ranked as a filigree. Now this is even using a super bulky weight of a 6 for this. Usually with filigree, you see it as a weight of a 1 or 2, almost like a really, really fine lace weight yarn and lace weight crochet hooks. So I'm encouraged to see this using the bulky weight. I actually have some really pretty hot pink bulky weight yarn that would be really fun with this one. This is a scallop. This is also, so this is the only one that's a rate of so far that I've seen, that's a 6. That's something other than a 4, which is pretty much your standard size. This is nice. The two-tone colors that they're using, that's really pretty. This is a Hillcrest. This is lovely. Now this is a weight of a 5. So this is a bulky weight. A light blue and a green coming in on that one. That's very pretty. These look very, very easy to me. Cascade, this is coming in back at a 4. So again, your Karen weight yarns, your any of your Lion Brand, the Schitt's Creek, which has a nice little sheen to it, you know, your Big Twist, any of your mainstream yarns that you're going to get, like it's your Walmarts or your Michaels or Karen Cakes, Premier Yarns, all of those are going to come in and you can do these. This is pretty. This is using a variegated, a bulky weight. It's called Parkway. And this is also doing a scalloped. This is really pretty. I'm loving these scarves. I am so excited for 2025 to get here so I can start on these new patterns. These are all the patterns. Actually, you get a little bit more. So these 4, but then there's like 4 on the front side. So you get 8 total in this book. This is nice. This is really, really nice. So that is the mirror image scarves. The next one I got was the poofs and pillows. So when I was looking for patterns, I wanted to look for something that maybe I didn't already have. And I really wanted to do some more household items this year. So this one's called Poofs and Pillows. And this is really interesting. This is using the front loop double crochet twist, it looks like. Newest home decorating twin jumbo pillows and poofs using super bulky and jumbo yarns. And then it's got some stuffing options. I actually have some poofs over here that I've been thinking about crocheting something to cover them. And so this is what I was thinking when I ordered this book. Here's one on triangles. This is pretty. This is using a super bulky weight of a 6. And these are, again, using your acrylic. You want to use something that's going to be more wash and wear friendly, that you're going to be, you know, you can put in your dish, in your washer and dryer, that kind of a thing. This is a floor pillow. Nice. I like that. So if you just want to like have something to hang out with and sit on the floor with. African flower. I love African flowers. I love these. I've seen them in like animals, hippos and monkeys and elephants and things like that, but I've never actually seen the pillows. So it's a take on the granny square, but it's actually a hexagon, and they call it the African flowers. This is also using a weight of a 6, so I'm liking that. This is, and I've always wondered how we put these together. I'm really excited about this. And I know I've got the yarns for all of this. This is your post-stitch poof, and this is coming in at a weight of an easy. So that's going to be really nice. This is using a weight of a 7, a jumbo weight yarn. So if you've got, and I think I've got some laying around where it's like, what am I going to do with these? This would be awesome. And it calls for a size 10 on the hooks. Foundation double crochet, front post double crochet, back post double crochet. That's how you get this really interesting kind of this textured look here. Let me see if I can find a better picture. So these guys here, you got the poof and you got the pillow using the front and back post double crochets. Those are going to be really easy, especially coming in with a jumbo weight of a 7 on the yarn. It's going to be very quick and easy. These are going to be weekend projects. But these will be great for if you want to give like a housewarming gift or something like that, or just create some household items. This one here is called Columns. This again is using a weight of a 7. This is nice. I'm really liking this. Again, using that foundation double crochet, which I've done a couple times and I want to do more of it. That's when you do the foundation stitch instead of just chaining, you do the chain and the foundation all at once. It gives it a little bit more of a stretchy hook or a stretchy feel to it. And I've been interested in trying this. So this is going to be really, really cool. And then you just fit it over and then it tells you how to put these over whatever you're making. So it could be like a box. You could get a poof rather than getting the stuffing and stuffing it yourself, which can be expensive. You can buy a poof or a pillow or an insert, and then you can just use it that way. And then this is Ashley Leather. She is the designer. So she dabbled in crochet and knitting during high school. Nice. I am excited about this one as well. So this basically, some really nice home design options. So when the Brit sees yarn coming in, he's like, what's the yarn? I'm like, it's for 2025, friend. But again, these pattern books are things that I wanted to try and do in 2025. So we got these 3 so far. This is exciting. And then I got 2 smaller ones. These are great to fit into your crochet bag or your knit work bag or something like that. Put these guys over here. And these came in, I think, somewhere between like $7 and $9 a piece. It probably even says on the back of the book. Yeah, okay. So this book was $7.99 for the Scarves book. I'm just going with the retail prices on the back, so I presume that's what it was on the website. They might have been offering a sale, I don't remember. But this comes in at $7.99. The Highland Cows comes in, this one was $7.99 as well, I remember. And this one here says it's $7.99, but it's also blocked out. So this might have actually been on sale. I can't recall. Then I got these 2 small ones. This one's called Daydream Pattern Collection. And this is coming in at $5.99. So let's take a look. Oh, it's not taped closed. I thought it was. All right, so the Daydream Pattern Collection, 12 crochet and knit. So I like the idea that it had both projects in the book. So we get 12 patterns. And these I liked because they're a little bit more modern. So if I'm looking to make a gift for my son's girlfriend or my niece, my cousin, she's kind of like a niece, but she's like my cousin. These are a little bit more, modern, not looking so dated. So I like some of the designs. This one here is a Astrakhan loop crochet pillow. That's looking cool. That's coming in with a Bernat. So this calls for the Bernat blanket yarn at a weight of a 6. So if you have any of that laying around, this is good. That is really cool. Here's a bolster. This comes in and it's like super easy. It's a rating of a 1 out of 4 using that weight of a 7. So we've got this bolster and then you just use the little tassel tie-ups on the ends. Bobble and fringe blanket. This is cool. Bernat Softy Chunky Blanket. And then it shows you the chevron pattern that we're doing. So looks like there are some bobble or popcorn stitches in here. And then the chevron using some double crochets and some V-stitches. Okay. That's nice. Easy. Crochet Toesies Rug. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be nice to make some rugs, So this is the Bernat Maker Big. Now, I have to say, Britt, I don't own any of this yarn. I don't own any of these really big stuff. So, I might have to buy it before the year is up. Bernat Maker Big. So these are just going to be like your fringe crochet black. If you wanted to make like a basket to store yarn in, I don't know, something like that. Toys, that could be good too. This is really, really cute. I'm really enjoying. Whoa! Wow! Huh. This is a headboard that's knitted. Brit. I don't know. It says it's easy. So like if you had a dorm room or maybe somebody that maybe had like a little bit of a, like a backboard that had some scratches, maybe you've seen better days. This would be a great way to cover it up and give it a little bit of a new look. I love that idea. Maybe not for me because we have a nice bed head or headboard, but that is really cool. I love the look of that. Here, you can see that up close. I'm digging, and that's just knit and purl in different, styles. Oh, and then here it's got the pillows, the loopy pillows, using that loop. So this is loops and dots using Bernat blanket yarn. This is cute. I love this blanket idea. Huh. I have some ideas. Wow, a textured floor pillow. Okay, Bernat Mix Home. Not going to say there's not going to be any yarn coming through before the end of 2025 if I have to get yarn for these things. Bernat Maker's Home Decor. And this is just a really big tuck and stitch knit blanket. And it shows you how to do some cables. And cables is something that if you're knitting, it's beautiful and they're super fun to do. Once you get the hang of them, you kind of get it. But I haven't done cables in a really, really long time. Here's just like a wall hanging. And I actually have those hoops. I mean, how simple is that? You basically loop the yarns on, hanging down. Then you twist it and you loop it at the bottom. That's going to take all of maybe a day if you even. So interesting. So cool. Yeah, I mean, that's all you do. So they're basically using a crochet hook to loop it on and then just have the strands come down and loop it on the other end. And then you have your tufted crochet pillows in the Bernat velvet. Now, I do think I have some of this. Pretty sure that I do. So that's probably not going to come to us. Again, giving you the general instructions, making a little button cover. This book came in at $5.99. So this is a good deal. And there's some great patterns in here. 12 crochet and knit projects to let you daydream. I love it. And the last one I got is called Cozy Pillows. So this one is 10 creative pattern stitches to add warmth, texture, and style to your home. Again, there's some cable stitching in here. There's some chevron patterns, eyelet and diamond cables, they're calling them. So your shopping list, you need, these say these are knitting needles. So this is all going to come in as a knit, but it's a bulky weight, it looks like to me, or at least it's a 4. I'm not using any kind of like a fingering weight, or sometimes I say fingerling. So I have to stop myself and say fingering weight. Otherwise, I am making no potatoes on here. So this is a cable check. Beautiful. I can do a small pattern. I can do a small knit pattern, and I'm not going to go crazy. This is using a bulky weight yarn. Really pretty. I love that. This is a 6-stitch cable. So once again, I really want to get into learning how to do cables. Or I think I did it once, like for a little tiny part of a pattern. But something like this, that's awesome. That is really, really cool. It's a small project. It's a manageable project. It's a bulky weight of a 5 yarn. Pretty sure I can do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can mess with that one. Oh, wow. This even comes in as easy. This is using a yarn of a 4, weight of a 4, hourglass eyelet. Oh, look at that. I love that. And it says it's easy. Okay. I'm taking your word for it that it's an easy pattern. On a scale of 1 to 4, it's a 2. This is called imitation lace. This is also coming in as a 2. Using a bulky weight yarn of a 5. That's beautiful. Wow. I am very, very chuffed. Really excited. Ooh, look at that. Pinnacle chevron. And this is also coming in as a knitting. A great way to learn these stitches, again, in a small, manageable scale. The ribbed cables. That looks a little bit, that's even coming in as easy. That looks a little daunting to me, people. That looks daunting. Daunting, but they say that it's doable. Okay, I have a lot of the Schitt's Creek Lions brand yarn. A lot of it I'm using for Project Welcome Home, but I still have a lot of it left. And these yarns would be perfect for those yarns would be perfect for these patterns. I even have these colors. This one here is called the Staghorn Cable. That is really pretty. Now this is, again, coming in as an easy. Okay. Wow. And then you could just either take an old pillow and cover it, or you could just get, like a fiber fill form, and do it that way. Here we've got a bolster and a chevron. The bolster's coming in at intermediate, but it doesn't look that difficult, really. That's pretty. And then I think this is the last one. Shadow cable, also coming in as easy. Bulky weight yarn of a 5. Beautiful. I'm very excited about this. And this is all, like I said, it's all knitting. Yeah. 10 creative patterns and stitches to add warmth, texture, and style to your home. All right. So, Leisure Arts. I'm going to include the information so you guys can check them out yourself. You can use the link that I sent you. They sent me a link to try. This book came in at $5.99. So 10 patterns for $5.99. That is a great, great deal. So we got the Cozy Pillows Knit book. This one is the Daydream Pattern Collection Crochet and Knit. Also, this one came in also at $5.99. Mirror Image Scarves. Let me tell you, there were so many. It was really hard to choose what I wanted to do. So there's a lot probably still left in my cart. Mirror Image Scarves. Pillow and Poofs, or Poofs and Pillows, depending. This was $7.99. And then this was the brand new one that just came out. This was the one that even got my attention. The Highland Cows. $7.99, but you get the little squidgies, you get the blanket, you get the pillow, and then you get the little plush as well. Wow. Okay. I am liking these. Leisure Arts, give them a try. I know that you've heard about Leisure Arts. I know they've been around forever. So I know this is a company that is not a stranger to you, but you can go right to their website and you can check out, and they have different sales, and they have so much more than you're ever going to see probably in your local Michael's or Joann's or your big box stores, because it's just all of theirs. So, Leisure Arts. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and this is starting my challenge of no yarn buy in 2025. I'll have to find a really cool, catchy phrase for that. No yarn buy 2025. And I have a lot of patterns. So I'm going to try not to buy new patterns, but you know, I'm kind of gearing up for it. And I do love having the books, and these I'm really impressed with. So check them out, Leisure Arts. I'll include all the information. You can go over there and check them out yourself. If you've just joined us, thank you so much. First of all, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you found us. There is a whole plethora of channels that you can join and you can check out and subscribe to on YouTube. And I'm just really glad that you found mine, my little corner of the world. Thank you. Please like this video. It sends us up a little bit higher in the ranking so other people can see it and other people can enjoy our videos. We also do a lot of yarn tutorials and yarn reviews, unboxings, different things like that. We're also doing Project Welcome Home, and that's going to continue into 2025. So if you want to know about any of those, just check out the playlist. I've got all the things down on the playlists, and we come to you at least once, if not twice or more a week. So thank you for joining us here. And I'm Kimberly. This is Knit for Brains. And as always, I'll see you soon.